What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and to episode 2 of Let's Play Diablo. I'm Twinrova and this is Theldimar, my Diablo classic character. At the end of the last episode, we were talking to the townspeople of Tristram to gather lore information, little tidbits of lore about our one quest right now, which is the Butcher.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
We learned from Farnham that Farnham was actually there on the mission into the cathedral with the Archbishop Lazarus, and Farnham survived, but witnessed horrible, horrible things that very likely led him to his current sad, sorry state. So now I want to go chat with the other townsfolk of Tristram to learn what they know about the demon known as the Butcher, who is our current quest objective: to find and kill. And let's start with one of the most inconvenient to reach,
I sense
Adria.
a soul in search of answers. The Butcher is a sadistic creature that delights in the torture and pain of others. You have seen his handiwork in the drunkard Farnham. His destruction will do much to ensure the safety of this village.
Wow. I'm really glad, actually, that we... Oh. Is there anything that we need to do with Adria? No, we can keep that. Do we want to sell? We don't have the right magic level for this stuff, but yeah, I think we want to keep that, actually. Yeah. What are these scrolls? Identify and identify. Those are useful. Okay, yeah, I'm really glad that we received the Butcher as a quest, because that actually covers a good portion of the story. Like, it's a good introduction to the lore of the game, I should say. Learning about the Archbishop Lazarus.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
What does Griswold have to say about the Butcher?
I saw what Farnham calls the Butcher, as it swathed a path through the bodies of my friends. He swung a cleaver as large as an axe, hewing limbs and cutting down brave men where they stood. I was separated from the fray by a host of small screeching demons, and somehow found the stairway leading out. I never saw that hideous beast again, but his blood-stained visage haunts me to this day.
Yeah, this is awful. Okay, so Griswold was actually also able to survive the attack and just kind of dealt with it more effectively or better than Farnham did. Wow, this is wild.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. It seems that the Archbishop Lazarus goaded many of the townsmen into venturing into the labyrinth to find the king's missing son. He played upon their fears and whipped them into a frenzied mob. None of them were prepared for what lay within the cold earth. Lazarus abandoned them down there, left in the clutches of unspeakable horrors to die.
Wow. Yeah, so King Leoric's son is likely still in the cathedral, and the Archbishop Lazarus may be as well. Which I'm sure will be quests
What ails you, my friend?
at a future state of the game.
By the light, I know of this vile demon. There were many that bore the scars of his wrath upon their bodies when the few survivors of the charge led by Lazarus crawled from the cathedral. I don't know what he used to slice open his victims, but it could not have been of this world. It left wounds festering with disease, and even I found them almost impossible to treat. Beware if you plan to battle this fiend.
Wow, that is terrifying. Thanks for the pep talk, Pippin. Much Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and buy... Do we have money? We do have money. Yeah, let's buy some potions of full healing. Perfect. So we're stocked up. Okay, Ogden and
Greetings, good
Jillian
master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
would both be good perspectives to have.
Yes, Farnham has mumbled something about a hulking brute who wielded a fierce weapon. I believe he called him a butcher.
Okay, so it's just hearsay to Ogden. And then Jillian.
Good day. How may I serve you? When Farnham said something about a butcher killing people, I immediately discounted it. But since you brought it up, maybe it is true.
What about the blacksmith? I guess he doesn't go around talking about it. He kind of keeps it to himself. Yeah, Griswold. Okay, well, let's inspect our setup. Do we have any scrolls of town portal? No, are we gonna have to walk? Hopefully we find a scroll of town portal in the dungeon. Okay, I guess I'll be okay with walking for now. Alright, let's descend. I believe we cleared out the first level of the dungeon, and so now we're on to level 2. Yeah, something important to note that I learned between recording the first episode and the second is that single-player Diablo originally did not allow you to play on higher difficulty levels. And right now I'm playing the classic single-player edition of the game, so this character is actually locked to normal difficulty. Which is fine. That just means that we're going to play through the game one time with this character and complete the game. Wow, there's a chest with gold right there in front of the door that I didn't notice the first time through. That is very interesting. So after we beat the game with this character, we'll have to create a... Well, so you can create an online character and play at higher difficulties, but if you want to play higher difficulties in single player without using like a cheat of some kind or a mod, you can actually use the Hellfire expansion, which adds new areas to the game, new items, all kinds of cool stuff. But it also allows a single player character to play on Hell and Nightmare modes, which are the more difficult modes of gameplay. So yeah, we'll probably, after finishing Diablo with this character, kick off another series that's like Let's Play Diablo Hellfire, and that will take us through to Nightmare mode. So yeah, this should be a cool self-contained series, just playing through the classic game with this character on normal mode. Let's head to the second floor. Alright, so we're anticipating tougher opponents on this level, but not so much tougher. Notice that the dungeon level, this level of the cathedral, looks darker, more red, maybe foreshadowing of the blood to come with the butcher. Which the butcher actually shows up in other Diablo games as well, which is cool. There's a scroll of Identify. We really want a town portal. Okay, here are several skeletons. These corpse bows are really our first taste of ranged combat, which can become very difficult. Yeah, see, like this. Can actually take quite a bit of damage. Having to cross the gap as a melee character over to ranged opponents. But they're usually not too tough, so if you can catch up with them, they sure deal damage. I'm trying to remember what level is our character. We're at level 4 right now. Yeah, well on our way to level 5. I think the max level in Diablo is 50. We will very likely not push for 50 with this character because we won't have access to higher difficulty levels. But when we switch over to Hellfire and play that, then we will certainly push for a higher level, because we'll have that ability. On higher difficulties, you actually earn a lot more XP, so you kind of need to have the lowest levels of the dungeon available to you on the hardest difficulty to have a real chance of reaching level 50. Because the XP requirements are huge once a character reaches a really high level. You know, it could be fun to continue the series by maybe playing through other... Let's leave common stuff behind. By playing through other characters with the classic experience. Could be fun. Maybe we focus on one with Hellfire, because it's going to be like a long grind, but we could feasibly play through Diablo Classic with different character types. That could be a way to extend the series. Yeah, that would be fun. Okay, so no Butcher yet. I really would like a scroll of Town Portal so that we can easily flee. I'm scared we're going to run into something stronger than we can handle, like, I don't know, maybe the Butcher, and have to run. When, with a Town Portal scroll, we could feasibly cast a portal and step into it much more safely than having to physically flee the encounter. Ooh, lots going on in this room. Yeah, let's try to take them on one at a time. Got some ranged combatants. We come through the door? Yeah, perfect. Will they continue, or do I have to like pull aggro on them? There we go. Blocked door, interesting. Okay, let's charge. Level up, let's go. Awesome. Great. Okay, level 5. Nice, nice. We don't need the short bow. We don't have a ton of inventory space. Ooh, Divine Shrine. That one sounds like it could be good. Room full of corpse bows. These guys are actually tough. Like, they have more XP than the other characters here. Let's start by leveling up. Yeah, we want to get magic to... Is it 17 or 18? Let's see. 18? We could just do 20. Okay, so we just learned 2 spells, and we have the Staff of Healing now that we can use, so that is going to be big. And it's okay to be kind of suboptimal because we're playing on normal mode, so the game's not that brutally hard. Like, it's not going to be easy, but it's just not going to be brutal. And actually, I should say that normal mode is honestly just fine because the character's power levels in like Hell and Nightmare mode are relative to you having already played the game once. So normal mode is honestly just fine. Like the creatures at the end of the game are going to be tough because we are starting from level 1. But when we move to Hell mode and Nightmare mode in Hellfire, right? Like, everything will be scaled up, but it's going to expect that you've played the game once already. So it honestly is fun at every difficulty level. Honestly. We'll see how hard it gets. It's been a while since I've played a level 1 character from the beginning on normal mode. Okay, we just found the path down to level 4. Or to level 3, sorry. I forgot we're on 2. We're not on level 3. So we're making good progress. Okay, there is an area over there we haven't explored yet. And I do want all of the XP that I can possibly get. We also have not found the Butcher. And I was kind of expecting the butcher to appear on this floor. Ooh. These groups of corpse bows can really deal some damage. Man, we don't have any, like, gems or, like, jewels. No necklace, no rings or anything to help us out. Okay, so we need to make a left here. This is going to be a big room, so I'm anticipating corpse bows. Just like pockets of enemies. Oh, this is where we came down from? Okay. So we just didn't go this way. Interesting. Oh. Fallen ones. It's lots of them. Try not to get too swarmed. It's actually good that they want to flee. It's like they want to sit at the edge of darkness and wait for the opportune moment. The AI is not that great, but it is interesting. Like, it's not that effective, but it is very interesting. Good for the horror factor, I think, actually. Just making it creepy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, there's so many. Yeah, we need to do just what I'm doing right now. Like, kind of move in some kind of weird pattern. Oh, and there's some kind of stronger boss type creature. We really want to pick these off one at a time where we can. These, like, berserkers are... Oh, we're getting surrounded. But we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Bone Ripper. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's not moving. Yeah, let's go. Awesome. Plenty of gold as a reward. What is this? A potion of healing? We'll take it. Replace it. Okay, and he dropped a magic bow, which is either an upgrade. Yeah, 2 to 5 is either an upgrade or a sale, right? So, dropped a saber. We don't need that. Awesome. Okay, we've still not found the butcher, but happy to have survived that moment. Devil Kin. So it's not a fallen one anymore. Okay. Oh gosh. What level are we? 5? So this horrible room is the butcher's spawning point. So we don't want to open that door without feeling prepared for it. But we found it. How long is it going to take us to level again? Ooh, we might not be able to hit another level before we finish this quest. Maybe if we delved down to level 3, we could come back for one more level to be safe. Yeah, my problem is that I only want to save in the overworld if possible. So we'll lose a lot of progress if we lose to the butcher. Let's see, any good books here? A book of Charged Bolt, can we read it? No, we can sell it though. Yeah, I don't think Charged Bolt is going to be high on our priority list. Oh, these are scrolls of identify. Yeah, let's go ahead and identify this Bow of the Sky, plus 2 to all attributes. Wow, that's cool. 20 strength and 35 dexterity. Yeah, we'll reach that because we'll invest in strength and dexterity. So that'll be cool. Okay, so here's the question. Can we... Well, actually, let's go explore this other unexplored area. Can we survive a sprint to the staircase? Is this the staircase up? It is. Wow, look at all the mist stuff that I just walk right past. Okay, here's the staircase up to level 1. The butcher will not follow us up to the next level. That I'm certain of. So my question is, will we survive either by killing the butcher or by sprinting, absolutely sprinting to the first floor? Really, if I could hit one more level, get to level 6, I would feel a little better. I still don't really know what level is adequate to killing the butcher. Ooh. Oh. No. Okay. Yeah, see these see-through walls. Wow, that devilkin took a long time to... A whole room full of corpse bows. Interesting, because you have to hold the mouse to move to them. Or you can click once, but you have to trust its pathing for you. If you want to control the pathing yourself, you have to hold the mouse button to close and then spam click. Yes, there's a level. Let's go. That is going to be helpful. Excellent. And a health potion. Awesome. That is big. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be ready for the butcher or not, but we're going to try. All of the spam clicking in this game is honestly really fun. It is spammy, but it's entertaining while you're in it. A Staff of Healing. Maybe we can sell that? Ooh. Taking damage from the barrels. How much gold are we at? 1678. That's not bad. Okay, we've just about explored the place. Oh no, there's this whole area off to the side. Yeah, I think dexterity is what I want to improve. Yeah. It's a very useful stat upgrade. Yeah, I don't think I want to waste HP. Yeah, let's... Whoa, this looks like a better Staff of Healing. Yeah, more charges and more durability. Yeah, we might sell the old one and keep the new one. Okay, yeah, we can go explore that area next. I think I want to just go try killing the butcher at this point and see how we do. Do we have any spells that we can use? Yeah, healing. Yep. If we have to, we'll cast it. Okay, this is it. Wish me luck.
Fresh meat.
Oh, is it just him? He doesn't have a swarm around him? Here we go! Here we go! Oh, 1v1 me, bro. Come on. Come on. Oh, I wish I could stagger him. My damage isn't high enough. Yeah, it is. There we go. Yeah! Stagger. Let's heal up. Some magic resistances, no immunities. Oh my gosh, he has so much health. But we've got so much health too. Ooh, he hit so hard. Come on. Come on. Oh. Almost halfway through all of our HP. But the durability in our armor is decreasing so fast because we're taking so much damage. Oh my gosh. There's no way he's still alive. There we go. There's some hits. We are almost out of HP. We're almost out of health potions. Come on. Yeah! Let's go!
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged. Sick. And we
I
got
gotta pawn some of this
a
stuff.
cleaver. Yeah, let's toss something. I don't know. Maybe... Yeah, let's drop the book and check out the cleaver. Cleaver, 4 to 24. Damage, wow, not identified. Let's do it. The Butcher's Cleaver, plus 10 to strength, unusual item damage, altered durability. Wow, that is so sick. Awesome, that was totally worth it. If we check our quests, it is gone now. Who gave us the quest? Who gave us the butcher quest? I can't remember. We're gonna have to go to the surface and chat someone up, I guess. What's more important, the book or the staff? We could probably use this. Ooh, no, we don't have space. Look at our equipment broke during combat. That is not good. We have no body armor. I don't have a scroll of town portal, which is unfortunate. I seem to remember them dropping quite a bit. Is it not going to drop until like maybe we hit a lower level?
Some of this stuff.
Maybe we drop this and keep the book. I don't know. No. Yeah, we'll sell the staff. This is fine. Okay, we'll keep our spells on healing. Wow. Yeah, I guess now we can press on and try to clear the rest of the second floor. Wow. I'm so excited that we actually killed the butcher in the second episode of the series. So, lesson learned, at level 6, it's a close match. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm feeling more confident now after after killing the butcher. I'm like, why not? Why not get surrounded by enemies and killed? I'm gonna lose all of my progress. Where are these corpse bows coming from? Over here? Is there a magic blade skin? The slasher. Wow. Yeah, let's try if we can to clear off other enemies first. Just because we don't want to take damage from so many combatants at once. Yeah, the problem is just tanking hits from too many people when you can't kill them fast enough. It's to their advantage to swarm you. Maybe for ease, to make the beginning of the game easier, these guys run away from you. That might honestly be to help you get a foothold on the game early. Okay, Bladeskin the Slasher. You're probably not as tough as the Butcher. You could be, but you're probably not as a second level boss fight. And of course, he dropped a magical scimitar. So we're just going to have to toss the Staff of Healing. That's just going to have to be what it is. We don't really need both bows, but we need to sell. I should use this. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, I'm not going to have a shield if I use the Butcher's Cleaver, but it's going to hit so hard. Unusual item damage. Plus 10 to strength. Altered durability. Yeah, that's interesting. We'll have to see how this goes, wielding the Butcher's Cleaver. It's kind of insane that our character, like, crawled down into the cathedral, found the Butcher that, like, killed the group of people that Lazarus led down, and took his cleaver and is now using it. I'm going to carry it around the town. It's kind of messed up, honestly. Yeah, we're going to hit way harder. Like, it's going to be so worth it. Oh my gosh. All of these see-through spots making it hard to reach. The random generation is cool. Honestly. Like the randomly generated dungeons, I think the game does a good job of generating them. I'm so scared to die. I'm afraid to lose my progress and have to go all the way back. We should probably wander back before delving again so that we can sell off stuff. That's what I think. But yeah, I wanted to clear the level first. Awesome, so that is 2 floors of Diablo cleared. We've killed the Butcher. We have his cleaver. That is excellent. Alright, let's head back up to the surface. I appreciate that the staircases aren't really too far apart. Yeah, it's not too bad at this point, climbing back to the surface. But obviously, as we get deeper and deeper, it's going to be tough at points to climb back to the surface. Town portal spells are going to save us a good amount of hoofing it. But it's not that bad. If you just want to walk, it's really not so bad. I wonder if we can talk to anyone about the butcher. Like, I wonder if anyone's gonna... Someone had to give us the quest, right? So that person is probably going to say something.
What ails you, my friend?
Let's receive healing, and let's buy potions of full healing. Yep. So that's like 150 times 8 slots, 800, and then 8 times 50 is what, 200? So 1,000 gold if we burn through all of our HP slots. And it could be less. We could have... I don't know. Is that not identified? Nice. Jagged Scimitar. We could have potions that we found in the dungeon, so it might not necessarily be 1,000, but that's just kind of a good mental note to make, that you need about 1,000 gold to refill. So we need to be making 1,000 gold over our other costs to go full up on our health. And healing spells and the Staff of Healing are going to help alleviate that, but we're also going to have to invest money into mana and staff recharges. So whatever the case, it's all going to cost lovely money.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
I'm really just looking for...
Well, what can I do for you?
The village needs your
There we
help,
go.
good master. Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albert, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form.
Wow. What an epic quest. Man, the story of Tristram is tragic. So King Leoric was like a brutal madman leader, right? Ruler, executing town members for his son Albrecht going missing. Wow, and now he's a cursed king with a undead army underneath the cathedral on the 3rd level, and that's going to be our next quest. Wow, the Curse of King Leoric. That is so sick. Okay, yeah, let's do some gossip.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Ah, the story of our king, is it? The tragic fall of Leoric was a harsh blow to this land. The people always loved the king, and now they live in mortal fear of him. The question that I keep asking myself is how he could have fallen so far from the light, as Leoric had always been the holiest of men. Only the vilest powers of hell could so utterly destroy a man from within.
Wow.
What ails you, my friend? The loss of his son was too much for King Leoric. I did what I could to ease his madness, but in the end, it overcame him. A black curse has hung over this kingdom from that day forward. But perhaps, if you were to free his spirit from his earthly prison, the curse would be lifted.
It's so crazy. So tragic. Like the loss of your child. Like, I can't even imagine.
Kind of fellow drinking peace? I don't care about that. Listen, no skeleton is gonna be my king. Leoric is king. King! So you hear me? Hail to the king!
So Farnham doesn't even really know what's going on with Leoric in his drunken stupor. Quite interesting. So we're going to head down into the cathedral to the 3rd level to find King Leoric. Kill him. Put his spirit at ease. Hopefully lift a part of the curse on the town of Tristram. That, I mean, by the looks of it, really needs it.
I sense a soul in search of answers. The dead who walk among the living follow the cursed king. He holds the power to raise yet more warriors for an ever-growing army of the undead. If you do not stop his reign, he will surely march across this land and slay all who still live here.
So that could actually be a mechanic, right? Like, can he raise more and more enemies? I don't know that I've seen that mechanic in Diablo, so I don't know. Probably not, but I guess I could be gossiping with people too.
The higher you place your faith in one man, the farther it has to fall. Farnham has lost his soul, but not to any demon. It was lost when he saw his fellow townspeople betrayed by the Archbishop Lazarus. He has knowledge to be gleaned, but you must separate fact from fantasy.
Interesting. That makes me think that there might be more lore that we can find from Farnham. Okay, is there anything I want to sell here? I think we honestly want to keep the Staff of Healing, right? I don't know. Man, I kind of like having a bow, but we could sell it for the money so that we can get armor, because I think we might need armor more than we need a backup bow for ranged combat. So why don't we go to Griswold and see how much money we can make. We've got 1K right now off of selling this magical equipment. If we sold everything, what would it fetch us? If we're relying on the Butcher's Cleaver for our early damage dealing.
What can I do for you?
Let's hear what he has to say about King Leoric.
I made many of the weapons and most of the armor that King Leoric used to outfit his knights. Oh, I even crafted a huge two-handed sword of the finest mithril for him, as well as a field crown to match. Oh, I still can't believe how he died. But it must have been some sinister force that drove him insane.
Okay, so there's going to be a cool weapon and helm that we can receive, probably as a drop by killing King Leoric. And if I remember right, I think the crown is honestly cool. I'm excited for that. Yeah, I think that should be an upgrade.
Look at that edge, that balance. A sword in the right hands, and against the right foe is the master of all weapons. Its keen blade finds little to hack or pierce on the undead. But against a living, breathing enemy, a sword will bitter slice their flesh.
Oh, so maybe this is like a hint to different weapon types doing better or worse damage against different opponents. That's quite interesting. That might be something interesting to think about in like the end game. If you were only going to certain parts of the dungeon for the highest XP rewards, you might want to customize your kit to specifically do well in that level of the dungeon. Interesting. Okay, let's sell. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Bow of the Sky, sad, but let's dump it off. 1,000 gold, epic. Yeah, the common things are not going to fetch us anything, but the Jagged Scimitar, that's good, and the Bow of Flame, that's good. Okay, let's buy premium items. Cap of the Mind. Strong Cap of Zest. These are both helmets. We don't need a buckler. Oh my gosh, he doesn't have any armor? What? No way. I mean, he has the hats, but like, oh no. This one has plus 35% armor and plus 10 to vitality. But 2 armor doesn't seem very high. What about his basic items? I guess we can... yeah, just get that quilted armor. It's better than nothing. Okay, we'll wear that. Okay, we don't need a weapon. Do we need one of these? Maybe we see if one drops. Wow. Yeah, I guess once we kill King Leoric, we're gonna get his crown. So if we can survive until then we'll be okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun. As I told you, good master, the king was entombed 3 levels below. He's down there, waiting in the putrid darkness for his chance to destroy this land.
What other gossip do you have, Ogden?
Adria is wise beyond her years, but I must admit, she frightens me a little. Well, no matter. If you ever have need to trade in items of sorcery, she maintains a strangely well-stocked hut just across the river.
That is interesting. Yeah, like, how is Adria doing so much business that she can have? Maybe she's just acquired all of this stuff over the years? I don't know. We actually should look and see if there's any kind of, like... if we could get lucky and have a book of town portal, that would be excellent. And have the gold for it. Do we still have 2,000 gold? Yeah, I don't remember how much it's going to cost.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I forget that we always want to check this. Book of Healing. That's cool. So we could heal more. There's a scroll of town portal. You know what? Let's get a Book of Healing. That's cool. And then let's buy... I know that's expensive. Let's buy a scroll of town portal once. That way we can, yeah, come back to town as we want. Awesome, so our healing should be more powerful now. We've got the scroll of town portal. Perfect. Okay, I think we're ready to descend again. This time, instead of heading towards level 2 in the Butcher, we're going to head towards level 3 in King Leoric. With the Butcher's Cleaver. This is wild.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Let's start with the Curse of King Leoric.
I don't like to think about how the king died. I like to remember him for the kind and just ruler that he was. His death was so sad and seemed very wrong somehow.
Yeah, it is honestly quite wild that, like, Cain and Jillian make it sound like King Leoric was such a good and wise and just king and then fell so far. Yeah, that does kind of hint at the power of whatever turned him.
The woman at the edge of town is a witch. She seems nice enough, and her name, Adria, is very pleasing to the ear, but I'm very afraid of her. It would take someone quite brave like you to see what she is doing out there.
Have more gossip about Adria. Okay. Yeah, let's head back down, and then the next time we return to the surface, we'll have a nice portal trip instead of having to walk. Alright, it's over this way, right? And then up? Yep. All of the art in Diablo is really cool. In the isometric style. And then, like, the transparency is interesting to me, like how we can see through this so that you can see combat on the other side of these items. I think it's a really cool design, honestly. Okay, I cannot remember where the path down is. Okay, it's over to this side. I have to go through this, yeah, this almost hidden door. The dungeon is indeed a labyrinth. Without a map, it would be very hard to remember how to get from place to place. Very thankful that they opted to include a map. I know some old games don't include maps. Alright, level 3 for the first time? Yeah. Oh, and immediately we have a path down to level 4. So that is useful. Okay, on this floor, we're going to be looking for King Leoric. What is that? Okay, immediately new creatures. What are they? They're very slow, like a zombie. A ghoul. Wow. But they're not chasing me. Interesting. Okay, with the Butcher's Cleaver, we are making quick work of them. Rot Carnage. Dropped a magic axe. 2 to 10. It's going to be hard to beat 4 to 24. Like, this weapon might carry us a long way. It really is going to be hard to beat the Butcher's Cleaver as a weapon. Which, you know, is a very convincing reason to do the quests in the game. Because you really do get excellent gear. I think, though, if you play on Hell mode and Nightmare mode, that the weapons and armor from the quest drops does not scale. I could be incorrect, but I think it doesn't scale. So, if you play on Hellfire, and you're intending to have multiple plays, right? Wow. Burning Dead. Ooh. Ooh, that was close, actually. Yeah, we're taking real damage right now. Yeah, a big group of ranged opponents is very tough. Hey, a level, let's go. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're leveling up left and right. Okay, wow. Yeah, I guess what I was meaning to say is that if you plan to play on a character that is going to move up to Hell and Nightmare mode, you won't be able to rely on the quest drops. Like, it really helps you make it through the first playthrough of the game, but not through later plays. If I'm understanding correctly, you will then need to find good randomly generated loot in the dungeon. Or from shopkeepers, and save up the gold for them. Like from Wirt, from his store, where you can get like really cool high-level gear. And then you have to delve, right, to refresh the shop, so that's a reason to even go through the lower levels again, even if you're over-leveled, just to, if you save up a bunch of money, just to find good stuff at the shop would be interesting. As far as like building your character goes. Okay, let's level up. And yeah, let's dump it into dexterity. Strength and dex build with just enough magic for healing, and town portal is going to be the plan. Okay, I know there's gold there, but let's kill this living dead first. Oh, and there's more of them, of course. Of course there is. Whole corner, even. Gotta be really careful to keep my finger on the right spot. There's a scroll of town portal immediately. They might not drop until like level 3 or something, honestly. Let's do the crisscross. Yep, pattern. Another corner full of burning undead. Scavengers hit pretty hard too. Like, we're not over-leveled for this level, I don't think. Like, obviously, I think we're going to do fine here, but we have really good offensive stats right now, but not so great defensive stats, and that is really where we're going to save money. Obviously, we want to hit hard, but if we're taking too much damage, if we're, you know, going too glass cannon, it's not optimal. We're going to have to spend a lot of money on healing. Okay, I'm going to backtrack because I think this, like, big square room that I passed might be King Leoric's resting place. Yeah, there are some quests that are instanced. They're like a separate... It like loads you into a separate portion of the dungeon that like represents that quest. To King Leoric's tomb. Alright. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so I think I want to kick off episode 3 with a bang by delving into King Leoric's tomb. So I guess we'll call it here. And today's been a really good day of Diablo. So in today's episode, we managed to delve into level 2. We completely cleared level 2, including finding and killing the Butcher, thus completing our first quest and unlocking this epic Butcher's Cleaver weapon that is honestly a complete game changer for our warrior type or warrior class character. And we received a quest to find and kill King Leoric on the 3rd level, so we delved down to level 3 and started clearing it, found King Leoric's tomb, and in the next episode we will kick things off by delving into King Leoric's tomb, hopefully surviving that, killing him, recovering his crown, which will help us with our current lack of armor situation, and then continue delving down into the cathedral, clearing level 3. Sounds like a plan to me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe for more retro RPG content. I'm Twinrova, and until the next episode, fight on.